Welcome viewers, Dr. Jason W. Morrison, Theologist, New South Wales, Australia. We are doing Watchtower Study Edition, November 2019. It's New Year's Eve. We're up to the heart-to-heart communication. A very strange article this, and I'll show you the reasons why. Paragraph 8. We might find it difficult to open up to others because someone might have hurt us in the past. And that's a very, very good reason not to open up to others. If someone's hurt you in the past, then that's a very, very good reason to be very careful about who you're going to share your important parts of yourself with. You've got to protect your privacy. Now, this is trying to undermine to a certain extent your ability to be very careful about who you speak to. And what this is actually doing is it's provoking backbiting and gossip and all this other stuff, because if people know too much, this is where all the slander and other things come from. Or we may feel that we lack the time and energy to cultivate close relationships. Well, the fact of the matter is that could be the truth. You can't be everything to everyone. However, we should not give up. Give up what? Just have a normal, structured life. If we want our brothers to stand by us when trials come, now this is conditional. This is a conditional statement. If we want our brothers to stand by us when trials come, we must learn to trust them now with our thoughts and feelings. I don't agree with that statement. I'm sorry. No. Trusting people with your thoughts and feelings is a very exclusive privilege for someone to have. You've got to be very careful, as it said here, who you share your thoughts and feelings with, because you'll be betrayed, you'll be undermined. It gives people, as a matter of fact, if you're not careful, it empowers people to undermine you. And that is an important step toward becoming true friends. No, it's not necessarily. If you're on a soccer team with someone, you don't get there spewing out all your thoughts and feelings about everything. The proverb says a couple of times that even a fool's counted wise if he holds his tongue. What's this say? Now, that you have purified yourselves by your obedience to the truth, that's the finished work of the Lord Jesus Christ, knowing that all your issues between yourself and God have been resolved for time and eternity, never to be worried about again, with unhypocritical brotherly affection. You've got to be careful what this sort of affection is suggesting and how it's interpreted. Unhypocritical brotherly respect might be a better word. As a result, love one another intensely from the heart. You've got to get this in its right perspective. There's 4 types of love. There's love toward God. There's your family love. There's friends love. And then there's another love. I forget what it is. Storge, Philios, Agape. And there was another one. I can't think of it offhand, but you've got love for God, love for people, family love, and then I think it's parental love, or one of those. But you've got to keep it in its right perspective. You can't just spew your thoughts and feelings out to everyone, because you're going to exhaust yourself and come undone. Jesus showed that he trusted his friends by communicating openly with them. No, Jesus, remember, he would choose James, Peter, and John to privately come with him at certain instances, didn't he? And might I just say, I no longer call you slaves, Jehovah Witnesses, Jesus said, because the slave does not know what his master does. But I have called you friends. Did you know you're the friend of God through the Lord Jesus Christ? Because I've made known to you all the things that I've heard from my Father who is Jehovah. Did you know you're God's friend? You don't owe him anything. You're his friend. If we can imitate him by sharing our joys, concerns and disappointments with others. Listen carefully as someone talks to you, and you may learn that you have many thoughts, feelings, and goals in common. Consider the example of Cindy, a sister in her 20s. She befriended a pioneer in her 60s named Mary Louise. Cindy and Mary Louise work together in field service every Thursday morning, and they talk freely with each other about a variety of subjects. I'm sure they do, and a lot of it would be whinging and backbiting prettied up. Cindy says, I enjoy having deep conversations with friends because this helps me to know and understand them better, and probably yourself. Friendships thrive in warm atmosphere of open communication. That's true, as long as it's constructive. Like Cindy, if you take the initiative to have warm and open conversations with others, your friendships with them are likely to grow. And Proverbs 27:9 says, oil and incense make the heart rejoice, so do sweet friendships springing from sincere counsel. And notice the sincere counsel. You can't just throw out and spew out your thoughts and feelings to everyone, because you will at some stage get hurt. You will get hurt, as you did in the past. So there's a certain amount of wisdom connected to this. We'll watch some videos now.
Learn. The past's job is not to make us feel shitty about who we are, where we are, and why we are. The past's job is not to be littered with unclosed doors, with unfinished business, and with shithouse emotions littered everywhere across the past. And this is what we've got. Ex-Jehovah's Witnesses have a past littered with stuff. More so if the relationships that they have with the family are in the area of being shunned. Okay, this is the big issue, because when you're being shunned by your family, the past is still present, it's still there, but there are ways to deal with it. There are ways to deal with it, and you are worth dealing with those things. You're worth having a good life. You deserve a happy life. Do you understand? You deserve peace. You have done nothing to deserve being shunned. You have done nothing to deserve being thrown out of a religion and being called bad. You have done nothing. You are honest, innocent people. And so it's your job now to do something about it. Don't accept it. It's unacceptable. Do you understand? It's unacceptable what they did. And so you've got two choices. I see some people on YouTube talking about their experiences over and over and over again. You know, that's just reinforcing. That's just reinforcing the same shit. It's making you feel worse and worse. Talking about it does not resolve it. If it did, the people who had spent 3 years in therapy talking about it would be fantastic. And they're not. They seem to be worse. Why? Because talking about it is reinforcing it. You have neural pathways in the brain, okay? And it's like a cornfield, the brain, like a cornfield, ripe for harvesting. If you walk through the cornfield, you leave a path, okay? If you have one thought, it leaves a path, albeit a very fine, very thin path. If you then continue to have the same thought back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, the path becomes wider and wider and deeper and absolutely trodden. Okay? And so just by talking about your bad experiences, it's actually making that memory and that real and solid, and you end up feeling worse. All right? Now the saying's like, a problem shared is a problem halved. Okay? Fair enough. Sometimes it's nice to be able to actually just get it out. But once you've gotten it out, that's it, eh? Next step. Don't keep getting it out and regurgitating it and feeling bad for yourself. So this is where you need to take some responsibility. No, you need to take all responsibility. Stop giving up responsibility to the past. Stop saying, poor me. Alright? Poor you was in the past. Now, this is you. This is time to take action. Alright? Poor you will keep you imprisoned. That thought. Don't think that it's somebody else's fault. Get away from blame. Alright? Let them do the stuff. They're out of their minds. They're off the trolleys. They are on another planet. Don't try and logically argue through what they're doing. There's no logic to it. They're fucking crackers. Alright? Let them get on. Sort yourself out. Stop facing the past. Turn around and face either the present or the future. Okay? Facing the past will keep you in the past. It will keep you a prisoner. And you deserve better than that. Alright? What they're doing, it's their business. Your business is putting yourself right, is making yourself well. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? It's your time now. I'm sure you've done your research, you've looked, and you know that the Jehovah's Witness sect is absolutely rubbish. Alright? Started by a 33-degree Mason who was sponsored by the Rothschilds, the story is horrific. And I spent a good bit of time researching it when I was doing my book, and I just couldn't believe the history that's there. But that's it, it's done now. It's done. It's old news. It's old history. We know it's shit. We know it's bollocks. Now, sort yourself out. Alright? Leave that. You know, the more attention that we put on something, the more power we give it. And there's another saying, which is, what we resist persists. Now, this isn't crap. Alright? If you are giving the Jehovah's Witness organization all of your attention, you are giving it all of your energy, and it's thriving on your energy. If you really want to bring that down, bring that organization down, you know how you're going to do it? You're going to do it by turning away from it, by taking away your attention, by dismissing it from your mind. Because it deserves nothing else than total and utter, I don't even know the word, ignorance. Yeah? Just ignore it. Focus on yourself. If you want some advice on how to get yourself into a better place, please send me a PM. Send me a message. If you want to have an MP3 that will help you to feel better about yourself and let go of the past, contact me and I'll send you a link and you can have it freely. I'm very happy to help you. But it's got to be down to you. You have got to take action. Okay? So let the past go. Let it go. Forget it. And turn around and focus on you now and making you a better person, making you more healthy. Alright? It's your time now. They've had their bit. They've had their share. They've had their slice. They don't deserve any more. Now it's you. Okay? And I'm happy to give you any advice. I'm happy to help you in any way. And I'm very happy for anybody who wants to talk about maybe some Skype sessions of therapy. I'm very happy to do that. And I'll tell you now, what I do is I do a session for 2 hours and I charge £50. Okay? And now I don't know what that'll be in dollars. Maybe, I don't know, $80, $90. I don't know. But I'm not expensive. And I keep my prices down so that people can I can help people. Okay? And I'm just covering my minimum costs. Okay? So feel free to contact me, and if you do want an MP3 that you can start listening to every day for a month as a minimum, I'll send it to you. Good luck and get well. Bye.